What's up, everybody? Today is Saturday, December 9th, 2023, and I officially hate my job. I kind of don't know where to start because there's a lot to unpack, and I'm gonna obviously miss some stuff. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get the heater going because it's really cold right now. Let's see. So, yeah, I don't know where to start. So my job, started off okay, relatively well. Just working during the daytime as I requested. Since I started, it's like I prefer to work during the day during orientation. Yeah, I prefer daytime. I understand that they have different shifts, but I prefer daytime. They even had a paper, and you write down which shifts you prefer. This and that daytime, and I was working daytime every day. And then they switched me to in the evening, and so instead of like 7 o'clock in the morning to 3 o'clock, I looked in the schedule, and it's like, oh, okay, I got a couple of shifts that start at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's like, okay, well, I just, obviously just a slight adjustment, whatever. I mean, not a big deal, really, slight annoyance, but whatever. That's just how it is, right? And then I look on the schedule one day, and they have me scheduled for forced overtime. So working 12 hours, literally half the day. And that's when I was like, no, I did not sign up for that at all. I didn't sign anything about that. When I started, they said eventually the whole plant, everybody will go to 12-hour shifts. However, since it's union, they have to vote on it. They'll vote on, what the schedule is going to be. Are the hours going to be 7 to 7 or 3 to 3, whatever it is. It's going to take months or whatever. That's in the future, right? No one ever said, I didn't sign anything. No one ever said that just randomly we're going to give you, put you on the schedule for 12 hours and that's it. You try to say, no, I don't want to work 12 hours. No, you can't do it. It's forced overtime. And so I was livid. I went and even talked to the HR, what's going on with that. She's like, oh, yeah, they could do it. She was like, oh, yeah, they could schedule forced overtime up to 3 times. I said, 3 times a month? She said, no, 3 times a week. No. I did not sign up for that, I didn't sign up for that. If eventually we have to prepare for the, full 12-hour shifts, whatever, I'll prepare for that, and I'll try to pick a good shift, But as far as right now, it's 8-hour shifts. That's my job. That's what I signed up for. That's what I expect to do. So that made me absolutely livid. I was actually supposed to do that last night, but they ended up canceling it, which is also dumb. That just everything is so random there. That kind of brings me to my next point. Nothing is like consistent, or oftentimes things aren't explained. The schedule. Oh, matter of fact, when I found out about my first shift starting at 3 o'clock, they didn't post a schedule till like 9 o'clock the night before. And so I constantly have to check the schedule. It's like, schedule. Oh, no, it's not up yet. Oh, so-and-so, this not. Just excuses abundant. And it's like, hey, man, I've worked at dumb jobs. Fast food, McDonald's, pizza, whatever. And they'll give you a schedule like a week and 2 weeks in advance. And now I'm at this place that's supposedly union and a well-maintained ship and all this kind of stuff. And you can't even give me my schedule like 1 day or 2 days in advance when little dumps like I said, McDonald's or Burger King could give me a schedule like a week in advance. It's nonsense. It's like people have lives. I need to be able to plan and prepare for the schedule. If I'm going to work, this shift or that shift, I need to be prepared for when I have to sleep, and if we have to do shopping and all this kind of stuff. And yeah, it wasn't until like to the night before, and all of a sudden, boom, oh yeah, you're working, this 12-hour shift or whatever, starting at 3 o'clock. And so, yeah, so very, inconsistency, no communication. That's the word I was looking for. No communication. Oh my God. So yeah, and now on that, I'm kind of to another point now. I'll be scheduled for whatever particular task for that day. And when I show up, I'm ready to work. Like mentally, it's like, however much I dread it or whatever, I'm there on time. But I'm suited up with whatever I have to wear, because I have to wear different things based on what my job is that day. So if it's sanitation, I have to wear different boots than if it's just like packaging or something like that. So I come already suited up, ready to go, this and that, right? And sometimes you get there and you're just like, nobody knows what's going on. Oh, we're waiting for this person or that person or whatever. And then once you go to your area, sometimes they'll just dump you off and it's like, just figure it out. Just figure it out. It's like, I don't know what to do. I've never even done this position before. I don't know what's going on. Then you try to ask somebody for help and they give you an attitude. Yeah, it's what was the word I just used? See, I already forgot. I'm losing my mind. But yeah, it's not a well-run place, right? and the irony and everything that I'm saying is, just the other day they interviewed like a bunch of people, and they're just trying to get like a general idea, like, oh hey, what do you think of what's going on, this and that. They interviewed a bunch of people, right? And me included. And one of the things they were talking about, actually two things, they were like, oh, we've had a lot of people calling, like one of the shifts, 30 people called off in one shift, right? So they're like, yeah, we're trying to figure that out, like why so many people are calling off. And they're like, we're trying to figure out, how come so many people are quitting. I'm like, I'll tell you. It's because it's nonsense here. That's why so many people are quitting and not showing up, and you're doing forced overtime and all these crazy schedules. Oh, you work till way late at night, then they have you working first thing in the morning. One of my other coworkers, they had to do that, work until like 11 o'clock at night, and then she was supposed to show up at 7 o'clock the next morning. Hello? That's why people aren't showing up. That's why people are quitting. 30 people in one shift just didn't come, just didn't show up. And so they were asking a bunch of us and just trying to figure out why. It's like, this ain't no mystery science here. This isn't quantum physics here. It's simple. So anyhow, it's a lot of nonsense there. And the schedule thing is, I like a consistent. It's like, work me 5 days a week, 8 hours a day. Give me the 40 hours. Also what I signed up for. How many hours you want to work a week? 40. If there is some overtime and I want to take overtime on one of the days, whatever, I'll make that decision. You don't tell me, oh, you're forced to stay here for overtime, first of all, right? But yeah, give me the 40 hours a week. I prefer during the day, but don't just all of a sudden drop me into a total, I've been working days every day for however long, like 2-3 weeks, a month, however long I've been working here. And then all of a sudden, boom, oh, now you're doing swing shift, right? And then tonight, I'm working graveyard shift, so I start at 11 o'clock at night to 7 o'clock in the morning. I don't even know how I'm gonna do it. It's like, just like sleep-wise, it's like, I'm tired at 11, maybe 11:30, at night. And so I gotta figure out how to try to, I don't know, nap or something. And this is all on top of, remember, I have a disabled child. You guys know my son. I love my son, but he's disabled. He's autistic. He makes a lot of noise, and so I'm gonna sit there and like have to try to sleep during the day today somehow with him, making his noises and stuff like that. And I'm not gonna be able to sleep like 8 hours before I have to go to work. And then all of a sudden, just boom, like from a couple days ago, I was working day shifts, and then all of a sudden swing shift, and now all of a sudden, boom, you're working graveyard shift. And then they're like, okay, so I'm working 11 o'clock at night to 7 o'clock in the morning. And then the HR lady was like, it's a good possibility that on that day that I get off at 7 o'clock in the morning, oh, you might have to come back at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Are you kidding me? Force myself to work in the middle of the night, 8 hours. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but whatever. Okay, I do it. I come, like I said, because I haven't called off any days. I'm not the one not showing up. So I come, I do my 8-hour shift in the middle of the damn night, and then you're going to want me to come back, get off at 11 in the morning, and then, no, not 11 in the morning. What is it? It's 11 to 7 o'clock in the morning, and then come back at 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 8 hours. Get off at 7 o'clock in the morning. You basically just go to sleep, shower or whatever, and come back. And then, like when we were in orientation, all this, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we care about work-life balance and this and that." Basically like they want you to. They don't want work to be so like I want to say overwhelming or like or whatever to where your work life is affecting your home life. They said, right? Huh. Oh yeah, they said that. But then, like I said, they work in these crazy shifts and forced overtime and this and that. It's like, you know, I'm just mad. I'm just really mad, and I'm just not happy. It's starting to become a point of like depression. It's like because I'm trying to force myself to do it. Last night I was prepared in my head. I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to work another 4 hours forced overtime, and I was like, I'm gonna try to have to figure out how to not fall asleep, and because it's supposed to, the 4 extra hours was from 11 at night to 3 in the morning. I was like, I drank a really big Red Bull, as you guys seen in my other video, and I was trying to prepare for that, and then they told me, oh, it's canceled, and like I said, that's the other thing. Last minute, it's like I prepared for that already. I was mentally prepared for that. I mean, I was happy. Don't trust me, I was happy that it got canceled. But I drank that big old Red Bull, and now all of a sudden I can't sleep because I prepared for it, and then you tell me, oh, it's canceled. Anyhow, so I hate my job. And me saying that, obviously, you guys know my situation. I'm borderline homeless. Or I mean, I am homeless. We still don't have a home. We still stay in a hotel. And so that's the messed up part. That obviously I'm not in a position where like, hey, I hate this job. I could just quit. I don't have that luxury, right? And so, and I'm trying to be appreciative of having a job. However, I hate when a job, and this is a lot of companies, a lot of jobs just don't care about their employees whatsoever and just sling them all around, don't care. Like you heard, like I coughed in the beginning of the video. I still have a cough. Like I've had a cold and I can't get rid of it from all these changing schedules. And then when you work 12 hours, it's like, okay, that means I'm at work half the day, literally half the day. I got to figure out what to eat, because I get hungry. You get hungry naturally. It's like, okay, so I got to bring some kind of healthy food. And then you're not eating as healthy because spending half your day working, you don't have time to cook whatever. It's not a healthy lifestyle. And so, obviously, I'm happy to be making some money so we're not on the streets or whatever, but I don't feel like just because I'm borderline homeless or whatever, that basically that I'm in this bind, that I should be able to be treated however and forced to work whatever. And that's what it is. And they know that. They know there's certain people that you don't have an option because you have bills to pay and rent or whatever. And it's like, oh, well, we're going to work you these crazy schedules and basically mistreat you. And you can't do nothing about it because you need this job. Ha, ha, ha. Like that. That's how I feel. And then on top of all that, I mentioned it. This is the final thing I'm going to say. I mentioned it in one of my videos that I was displeased with the forced overtime. And of course, one of my followers, or somebody, see, I'm still coughing. And one of my followers was like, oh, you should be happy and it seems like a dumb thing to complain about or whatever. No, it's not. My health is and my sanity and not being able to see my child because, I'm working such crazy hours that, when he goes to sleep, I'm at work. When he wakes up, I'm at work and all, whatever, just crazy stuff. And, all this stuff. No, that's not something silly to complain about. I think, right? This is my video. I'm in the United States of America. We have freedom of speech. And I believe in invoking that freedom of speech. And if I have something to complain about, I will complain about, right? Or if I have something to praise, I will praise, right? And so I don't believe it's silly to complain about this. My health is important. My sanity is important. I understand that I need money. I understand that I'm very close to, being on the streets. I understand all that. But when I'm displeased with something, when I'm being mistreated or when I'm whatever, I'm going to talk about it. And that's part of my final point, that I think that sometimes some of you who watch my videos have me perhaps confused with another YouTuber or YouTubers or whatever. So I am not one of these YouTubers who cares so much about subscribers that like, oh no, I can't say this or that because I'm gonna lose subscribers, or oh no, my subscribers are saying that they don't like this or that. I mean, just like, for example, let's just say someone's like, oh hey Matt, you know, I don't really like it when you do chess videos. I'm not gonna like, oh no, you're gonna unsubscribe and let me stop talking about chess videos. No, that's not me. You apparently, you may perhaps have me confused with some pansy ass YouTuber who's just gonna succumb to the whims of every, you know, little subscriber here and that. No, I don't give a fuck if ever I have like 800 and whatever subscribers. As a matter of fact, I think I even lost one. 800 whatever subscribers. I don't give a fuck if every single one of my subscribers unsubscribes. I don't care. I'll keep doing my videos, and whoever wants to watch is gonna watch. I'll restart and do it all again. Okay? And so, if you don't like my videos, or what I say, or things I talk about, whether it's chess, or politics, or me complaining about my job, or me praising something, or talking about God, or whatever it is, that's my videos. And I am not one of those YouTubers who's gonna be like, oh no, you're gonna unsubscribe. Oh no, you're gonna leave a bad comment. I do not give a shit. I do not give a shit. You're more than welcome. Please unsubscribe. Please click that little button that says, oh, do not recommend channel. My feelings are hurt. Don't recommend this channel. This guy's bothering me. Unsubscribe. Block. Do whatever you have to do. I'm gonna make videos. What I want to make videos about. I hate my job. I hate being homeless. Hate being poor. I'm gonna complain. And I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about. So to everybody else, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.